Big smiles for the cameras and a new set of bold, shiny posters. This was Labour's carefully staged start to their campaigning in Manchester at the weekend, and the party bosses have made sure their prospective candidate understands what she has to get across.
The next election is a choice between a Labour government and a Conservative one, and we need seats like Manchester Withington to be Labour in order to be sure of a Labour government. People know that the next election will be that choice between a Labour and a Conservative government. The next election is going to be a choice between a Labour government and a Conservative one.
I think that's what's called being on message. The Withington constituency she'll be standing in is just one of the few yellow Lib Dem areas on this map of Greater Manchester's 2005 election results. Being such a Labour-dominated area, the Conservatives have openly said they're targeting specific seats that they want to swap from red to blue. None of them is more significant than this one, Bolton West. The Conservatives have a list of 116 seats they need to win to get an overall majority, and this is the magic number 116. In other words, if the voting trends were equal across the country and this one switched from Labour to the Conservatives, then David Cameron is on his way to Downing Street.
I think if they want to get in round here, they're going to have to be careful that they don't raise taxes, stuff like that.
I won't be voting.
Can I ask why?
Any of them are any different from the others. So it's just a wasted vote whichever they're given to, I think.
NHS comes into issue a great deal, and that would be my decider. And also the recent scandals with the payments and, expenses, things like that. So that would influence me quite a bit.
I'm a teacher, I'm a parent, and, for me it's family welfare, and family comes first, doesn't it? So it's their policies on family and education for me.
A 6% swing is the type of swing that is actually pretty elusive. I mean, the Conservatives haven't done that since Mrs Thatcher. Labour have done it with Tony Blair, but a swing of that magnitude from the main government party to the main opposition party are fairly rare. So we're talking about a big seismic shift just to get the Conservatives in with a majority of one. And they'd be quite hopeful, I think, of taking Bolton West, but they need another 115 of them in order to actually gain a majority.
With the current MP Ruth Kelly stepping down, it's certain there'll be a new face representing Bolton West. In 2005, she won almost 43% of the vote, with 37% going to the Conservatives. It needs a swing of 6% for the Tories to take it. I expect to see all the main parties sending their best-known front-bench MPs here in the coming months to try to grasp every last vote they can. James Webster, Channel M Today.